Lane Kiffin's trip to Atlanta for ESPN's College GameDay is suddenly off, at least according to the LSU head coach himself. On Friday evening, Kiffin posted on social media that he would no longer make the trip after LSU officially secured the signature of the nation's #1 overall recruit, Lamar Brown. It was the final day of the early signing period, and LSU closed it with a massive win. Despite the cancelled trip, Kiffin could still appear on GameDay through a remote interview if ESPN chooses to bring him on. Brown, a five-star Louisiana native, has been committed to LSU for a long time, and Kiffin lost no time reinforcing that commitment. One of the first photos Kiffin took after arriving in Baton Rouge from Ole Miss earlier in the week was with Brown. The 6'4", 285-pound standout is officially listed as an athlete because he plays both offensive and defensive line, though he projects himself as an offensive lineman at the college level. His versatility and size make him one of the most prized recruits LSU has landed in recent years. The Tigers weren't finished either. Along with Brown, LSU signed elite defensive lineman Richard Anderson and added 8 four-star recruits, giving them the number 11 class in the country as the early signing period wrapped. LSU has also been linked to Syracuse assistant Elijah Robinson for the defensive line coach position. Robinson was Syracuse's defensive coordinator this season but was recently demoted after the Orange struggled. Still, he remains widely respected as a recruiter and developer of defensive line talent. Kiffin's planned GameDay appearance would have been just his second major public moment since taking the LSU job, following his introductory press conference. The show has been particularly sympathetic toward Kiffin in recent weeks, partly because Nick Saban, who once employed Kiffin at Alabama, shares the same agent. 2 weeks ago, Saban said on the GameDay set that Kiffin's move was unfair to Ole Miss players and argued that college football needs new rules to prevent mid-season moves like this. Kiffin has countered by saying he leaned heavily on advice from Saban and longtime mentor Pete Carroll, now with the Las Vegas Raiders, as he wrestled with the decision to leave Ole Mississippi. But his post-departure comments have stirred controversy, with Ole Miss players and athletic director Keith Carter pushing back on some of his claims. Despite the noise, Kiffin has delivered his first major recruiting victory at LSU. And even if he skips Atlanta, his message is clear: the Tigers are already locking down the future.